Hello everyone, this is my presentation on spoken interfaces, and this will be specifically about an interface that is designed to handle medication reminders. So let's start off with the spoken interface itself. It is to handle medication reminders, and this is to help users, especially elderly users, be able to take their medication at a specific time. This is because the users might easily forget with with an increase in, say, cognitive diseases. So a spoken interface robotic system would be able to both help conversate and communicate with the user and help with medications. So how it works, if we look at the code and we test it, is that the code uses both two types of functions. It uses first a NLP function, so you from a pipeline library, I can import a GPT-2 model, and with that model I can handle, say, in out of context or general inquiries that the user may have about anything. And so then this GPT model will then respond based on the model. So you'll then use the model, conversation model, and it'll have a max length of 50 characters to respond to. And that is usually enough in terms of processing speed to process most information. But if the word in the sentence uses medication status reminder, it will then use a command specific processing function to check to either check the status of the medication, so it'll either know if I've already taken it based on previous interaction, or it will say I haven't taken it, and then it will also tell me the reminder of the actual medication. So this will be based on time, and its date time library will be able to is set at a specific time, which is I've set it to 2 p.m. Using then speech recognition and PyTTX, I can then adjust the rate and volume of the the voice. So I think with PyTTS it is a simple offline library that I can use to speak, that is used to let the machine speak, and this sounds very robotic. Um, so then so then actually testing it now, let's try and test it for the purposes of general use and medication use. As it's using GPT-2, the general use of it is not very accurate and may be quite inappropriate in what it might respond to. But let's just try and see what happens. So as it begins, it'll first tell me that when it's actually initialized.
System initialized. I'm listening for your commands.
Hello, what is the weather? So they'll listen to the weather,
What
which
is
is
the weather
local temperature
forecast for the
duration,
coming months?
and
That
then
will
respond
become more
based on this,
important
which is
every time
not
we
really
add more
relevant.
wind to our power portfolio.
It
There
should
are a couple of
it should
different ways we
say
do
that
this.
it should not know the
The
weather
more we pay to
because of
store power,
misinformation, but it's
the
using a GPT model, which is so. What is medication?
I can help with medication status or reminders. Please clarify.
So medication status. Medication status.
You haven't taken your medication yet. It's important to take it on time.
When is my medication due?
I can help with medication status or reminders. Please clarify.
Medication reminder.
Reminder, word, chop, word underscore type, word underscore sub, chop, word underscore name, chop, word underscore body.
Medication reminder.
It's after 2 p.m. Have you taken your medication?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat? I didn't catch that. Please let me know if you need help.
Medication reminder.
It's after 2 p.m. Have you taken your medication?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat? I didn't catch that. Please let me know if you need help.
Medication reminder.
Location
Exit.
reminder.
Exit.
Proudly co-owning Renton's first home, and the only one with
So I've just stopped this here because it's been quite, I say the system has been quite challenging to use. Um, Usually what's supposed to happen is after to ask me have I taken my medication, if I respond with either yes or no, it will update the status system to understand that if I have taken the medication or haven't. It'll respond if I respond with yes, it'll respond remember to take it tomorrow. If I say no, it'll say please take your medication now if it's after 2 p.m. But and it will also update the medication status based on if I actually have if I respond with yes. But unfortunately, the system is quite weak in terms of actually being able to capture my voice. Um, so let's go straight onto the quite say system performance. Um, it does respond to all queries, but the NLP model does not respond in the correct way in a contextual manner. Um, and it does try its best to do the medication reminder. It only seems to work when the words medication status are linked together. So if I say the status of my medication, it won't work. But if I say medication status, it will work. And this is same again with reminder. So medication reminder rather than reminder of my medication. It has to be a specific order of the words for the medication process to work. And the voice sounds very robotic, and that's because I'm using uh, that PyPI TTS, which is an offline system. If I used something like 11 Labs or even Google Text to Speech, it would sound more natural like. And even now, there is still even a delay. So anything I mention, it takes a while to listen, process, and then respond. But it is slightly quicker when it in terms of medication. So in terms of linking it to robotics, um, that after this spoken interface is used in robotics, such as the Genie Connect and the Carebot, these robots are mainly used for healthcare in general. So they can be adapted so the robot can actually deliver the medication, and this is to support for independent and group living environments for usually elderly people. And in order to improve how the spoken interface would work, I have been researching NATS.io client servers. These servers use data configuration. So if you have a app which has data on it, you can push this data through a server. So this data could be something like any notification message, or it could be even like depersonalized voice through 11 Labs. So also then the users can listen to the personalized voices much easier than actually importing the 11 Labs or other personalized voice AI systems. So then the spoken interface will then listen and subscribe to the server, the client server, and it will then be able to speak the notification based on what the input is from the app or from a different user. For example, a family member might want to remind the user that they have a doctor's appointment coming up. So then they might push this notification through an app, push it, which goes through the server. The robot or spoken interface system subscribes to the server, and then speaks the specific reminder about the doctor's appointment rather than the actual medication reminder. I think this would improve more spoken interfaces because it would have less processing in terms of using online GPT models, for example, if these can be directly pushed through from data systems from other users. But this is all for my presentation. Thank you for listening. I hope that it makes my spoken interface on medication reminder much clearer. Thank you.